Hello to everybody watching and listening, and welcome back to some more Mechabellum. It is time to record some more videos because I'm actually out of them. I had to kind of record an emergency episode last Saturday. Is any of that particularly juicy? Not really. This kind of looks like it's the best for the moment. I thought that blue anomaly was an aggro player, but I don't see assault marksman. Nevertheless, let's not underestimate somebody starting with Mustangs and Giant Specialist. I really do not want to see that unit composition against what I have. Honestly, I'm quite scared of the first few rounds until we have something decent on the board. I think I'm just going to recruit more crawlers because, I think that is absolutely required for this point in time. So let us simply recruit some more crawlers. They are good against everything he has, though I would not be surprised if he is going for some nice little juicy arc lights. Speaking of, I should unlock them at least. And he's an aggro player. Okay, so I was not mistaken. He's probably going to get the tower. Well, no, the crawlers probably have pushed up. No, some of them are going for the tower, because I have nothing in front. Like, absolutely, positively nothing in front. Yeah, that is a pretty bad tower debuff for me. He's kinda doing something that I am not sure why he is doing it and nobody else. He's not aggroing on my left. Like, about 90 to 95% I want to say of all aggro players. Okay, so he's playing aggro too. I hate aggro. I still do. But I don't want to whine about it all day long. Heavy armor would be nice. Throw that on some tanks and they are really freaking tanky. I think I also will start to sell the Phoenixes. So let's go do that. Let's invest into that. And that should be, yeah, exactly the money I need for 2 sledges, and one of them can have heavy armor. And let's see what happens here. He might also go flank, but there's really nothing much I can do against that right now. I just want to have a few tanks to stand in front of my army right now. He is Giant Specialist, so I'm expecting boats, and maybe despite Mustangs, who are good at chaff clearing, I'm also expecting some Wraiths, but I'm not entirely sure. If there's not going to be any boats in this game, any Overlords, I mean by that, I would be very surprised. He is certainly thinking for a long time, and then he's just buying Crawlers. Oh, and Stormcallers. Okay. Die. I didn't GLHF before. So this draws my units away, but this should hopefully stand tall. I think at least some of these tanks are going to be drawn away. They are probably going to lock onto some tanks, yeah. 2 tanks go to the side, and with the crawlers here, that is an easy win on that flank. However, the crawlers here are breaking through. Well, more or less. There still is some tanks left. And now I have some forces moving in. Hero crawlers are taking down some marksmen. Well, damaging them. And as much as my opponent won the first turn, this one is going to be quite a win for me. Sledges are amazing at stopping aggro. Free Vulcan, which is just insane into his board, he might go for Wraith. Also, Steel Ball not out of the realm of possible, in my opinion. So I'm going to take a Vulcan, but I want to put it a bit further back, maybe. I could have it kill those crawlers before going to town on everything else. Should I invest into something that is really good against Steel Balls? Well, first of all, let me sell these. I also should be able to deal with some NR, hopefully this time around. What do I want to invest into? I could get an Overlord of my own. What do I want to invest into? It's kind of difficult because it all depends on what he is taking. I feel like I'm actually investing into some marksmen. Let's buy 3 marksmen and get a Vulcan here. And so that it stays protected, I'm giving it range. And fortify that tower. How about we also level these crawlers? They've been doing good work. And now we have Vulcan marksmen. Oh, come on. M102's incapable of placing stuff correctly right now. Oh, he's taking a Vulcan and a fortress. Definitely reasonable against tanks. Can that fortress... No, it cannot one-shot these tanks. So now hopefully that can all get cleaned up. Yep. These units will get cleaned up as well. I'm hoping that under the tower debuff I can win, but I'm not sure if that's going to happen. Because the shield is definitely scary. And my own tower will fall very soon. And again, I'm distracted. Okay, the crawlers were actually key here. They distracted everything. And all of a sudden he's not winning this turn either. So he went into a fortress. That's actually interesting. Haste module, probably not a bad idea. So let's go for it. Definitely want to level that sort of stuff. Do I want to go into some melters here? Or maybe should I counter with my own fortresses? I don't necessarily think of that as a bad idea, all things considered. So what do I do about this Vulcan here? I need to think about that as well. Yeah, honestly, I kind of want to level this by, let's say, 2 levels. And then what I think I will do is go for some artillery right now. Should help in the short term. Some artillery here, some artillery like here. And let's give haste module. Let's give haste module to these stormcrawlers. And probably upgrade some more crawlers. Oh, come on, can I please click on them? You did more work. So let's upgrade you. He's going for more fortresses. I'm not seeing any fangs, so that is kind of good. Shield is being cracked much sooner. My crawlers are going to be amazing here. Those crawlers should be cleaned up fairly soon, I hope. Tower is tanking for everything right now, but it can't tank for much longer. My cleaning up of the flank is taking too long, but now his tower has fallen. Now I have a tower debuff, but it's hopefully not for long, and I will have an additional tower debuff soon-ish. Chaff clear is down, but there's no more chaff to clear. Very nice. Barrier is very tempting. I think I actually take that. Let's go put that here. Let's upgrade this stuff. Should we upgrade the tanks? I don't think so. Let's upgrade these stormcrawlers. And now I want some actual DPS. I also want to upgrade this tower further, first and foremost, actually. Should I just add more stormcrawlers? Should we try if it's viable to do aggro defense with stormcrawlers? Alternatively, more marksmen. But stormcrawlers are just a lot of DPS. So let's take him. Let's see if he can defend against all of that. And I should hopefully not have to bother with other stuff. He's putting more stuff here now. Okay, yeah, he's kind of realizing that he's not going to be putting much damage on all of this stuff. The Stormcallers are cracking the shield basically instantly. So he's going to get through, and he's going to get quite a bad tower debuff. Bad for me, that is. That shield is super annoying. I need to put something else in front of that. So how bad is this going to be? A lot of artillery is being grilled. And that is kind of my lifeline here. This is coming down to a few remaining units, and he's going to win this one, but really not by much. And now he's invested so much into this, I really feel like I should just fortify that tower and call it a day, basically.